Okay, it's Mark Wiens here. I am in Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm sitting down for some Thai Chinese street food on Charoen Krung Road. This place is known for its seafood and yeah, just high quality and expensive and awesome street food. This is the type of street food stall that people roll up in their Benzes and their BMWs because they come to the food. This is classy street food, Chinese style. All of the dishes have arrived and we got so many dishes that it actually filled the entire table, and she had to put our tissue and the water over on the overflow table, which is a plastic chair over there. So this one right here is called hoi jia, which is almost like little bite-sized pieces of deep fried sausage. I think it's mostly minced pork, but it might be mixed with a little bit of shrimp and then deep fried to a crisp. Pretty good. It's almost like mushy actually. It's like a deep fried pork dumpling. And then that's like a sweet, almost a honey sauce. It's good, but it's actually not my favorite thing I've ever tasted. This one is called tau hu nam dang, which is tofu in some kind of a gravy sauce. And you can see there's some nice pepper on top and some green onions. I think it might be best to scoop this into a bowl. Oh, is that ham? I think that's ham as well. Wonderful. Oh yeah, this is looking awesome. Oh, that is just extremely tender tofu, egg tofu, the type that just melts in your mouth, and it's fried so it has a little bit of like a skin around it. I got a bite of ham in there, and then that black pepper, that's awesome. That's like a comfort supreme dish right there. I got some crab in that bite too. Okay, this one right here is called gokpo pla haeng. It's a stir fry of fish maw with some other seafood. There's some shrimp in here. And what fish maw is I think it is the fish bladder. It's often in like a gravy similar to that. You can see these are the pieces of the fish bladder, the fish maw. And I think there's an egg in here, some chicken, a little bit of shrimp, some bean sprouts, and yeah, so when you just eat this dish at a normal street food restaurant in Bangkok and it only costs like $1 or $2, you can definitely assume that it is not the real fish bladder or fish maw, but it is actually pig skin. So they often substitute pig skin, but this is the real thing right here. I normally avoid the one on the street when it's that cheap because I know it's fake. I know they use pig skin. So anyways, this is good stuff right here. That is marvelous. It's like a soft sponge, but it's not chewy at all. But it just kind of soaks up all of that salty flavor, that soy sauce. This one they call pad Mee Hong Kong, which is just stir-fried noodles, Hong Kong style. Got some shrimp in here, and what I love about this dish is, as you can see over here, you can see already some of the noodles are a little bit burnt from the high pressure fire that they're using, so it's got some nice char to it, and that's gonna for sure have a nice smoky flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of the chili vinegar to it. Oh yeah. The noodles have a bit of a crunch to them. That's wonderful. Oh, that has so much flavor. But just a good, yeah, just a great classic plate of fried noodles. Not too salty. The noodles are a little bit crisp, but they're not too soft. And that extra vinegar with chili just elevates it to awesomeness. And finally, the last dish over here. This looks awesome as well. I'm going straight in for one of these. Oh. That is like a clam but better. Shrimp. It's almost like it's a little bit sweet. It almost tastes like it's like caramelized. That is delicious. That's really good. The only thing that is not actually my favorite, just out of personal preference, is the hoi jia, and that's because it's kind of mushy for my preference. But it is good. But the rest of these dishes are just outstanding. They're remarkable. That fish ma is stunning. That is a dish right there. That's like candy. Those are like, oh, that's what, those are like, what are those things called? Gummy worms. Those are like gummy worms. Delicious, delicious gummy worms. Wow, that is marvelous. Oh, do I have a piece of fish bladder stuck to my upper lip there? What type of shop is this?
I don't know what you call it. You can bring your gold and change to the money, something like that.
Are you on you?
Yep, and on.
Yeah, I don't even know where we're sitting beneath, but I guess this is like it's like a pawn shop where you can bring your gold and sell it for money. I think you might want to sell your gold and eat at this restaurant.